If you ever caught yourself saying, I know what I want, so why the heck am I not doing it? This video is for you. If you secretly know you've been playing smaller than you want to be, then this video is definitely for you. So before we jump into the meat of the conversation, the meat of this video, I just want to mention, let's name it. Today, it's day 15 of my 100 daily video journey on YouTube. And this morning, I had so much energy. I was so excited. I woke up just, when you're like lit up, might be the summer energy, might be the fact that I'm just pre-launching. Like, I think the best offer product I've ever created so far. So I was just so excited to share it and to get it in as many hands as possible because it's so good. And as the lunch break came in, my energy started going just like that. And I took a nap and I was like, okay, there's video 15 to record, Marina. Let's get it done. So I'm here, but I'm excited. Like maybe my energy right now is more flat, like more chill than this morning, but this morning was super high. And as I said, if you're a woman who has been thinking about it for a long time, you know there's more there for you, out there for you. You know you want more. You know you desire and you deserve more. You know that. You're ready to start a business, you're ready to move countries, to take the leap, to publish the book. You're like standing at the edge of you of what you know it's your bigger life. It's going to be your bigger life. And perhaps you've been standing at that edge for far too long. You've been watching yourself, thinking about it, planning, getting more ready, waiting for the perfect moment. And let me tell you, the perfect moment is here. You are ready. You are ready. You've been thinking about it enough. You already know everything you need to know about it. What I know is that women who find their way to me, whether you're watching this video, whether you received my newsletter yesterday, whether you follow me on Threads, they are friggin' brilliant. That I know. You're friggin' brilliant. You know what you want. So that's the question that keeps looping. Why the heck am I not doing it? Why the heck am I not living the life I know I want yet? I have all the skills, I have all the information. I have like why? And I've noticed there are different kind of reasons, like six reasons that we tend to hold ourselves back and just keep stalling, keep standing at the edge, just keep waiting. And if I know you, you're ambitious. Man, you're ambitious. You know what you deserve. You know what you're capable of because you've done it already. So why this time it's taking longer? Why this time isn't working out as you want it to? So depending on the reason, and one of what I identified as six reasons, six gaps, as I call them, there are six ways we intervene to interrupt the pattern that is keeping you stuck, the pattern that is keeping you stalling, right? So, one example is that we often think we need more clarity, more readiness, more information, more confidence. Like, take me, for example, I waited to start this YouTube channel like let's say for 4 to 4 years, 4 or 5 years. I started feeling the call 5 years ago when I was in the middle of my coaching certification, my second coaching certification was right during COVID. And what did I do? I doubled down on Instagram, which I started resenting and hating just because I was so done with the way the platform was changing and how content, like I wasn't enjoying creating and consuming content over there. And I, so Instagram, I did a little bit of podcasts. I tried ways I could still show up, share my message, show up for my people, but still kind of hold myself back because YouTube was this, felt like this huge thing, huge commitment. Like, I'm not ready. Like, all the excuses I was telling myself, I need the gear. I need like, and I do have a DSLR camera, so it wasn't even true. But I was like, I need to figure out the process. I need to research more. I need to understand how the platform works. I need to spend some time and get like the lay of the land and understand how YouTube works because this is another platform. This is another way of sharing content, creating content, but just making up all the stories just to avoid doing the dang thing. And years passed. So what I notice is that women who come to me, they know what they want. They know it, but they're resisting it. And often the thing you're resisting is the very thing you need to get the life you want, to build the life you want, to live the bigger life you desire, whether that is starting on a new platform, whether that is starting a new business, launching the offer, publishing your book, raising your prices, moving countries, booking that one ticket, the one-way ticket that you have bookmarked, you know, and we tell ourselves so many stories, just as I share from my own example, from my own life, and I could share plenty more. And eventually, in the last couple months, the call, like the more, all the other ways I was trying to avoid the thing that I really wanted to do, which was starting a YouTube channel, I just was scared, where I was really resenting all those other ways of creating. It wasn't working. I wasn't loving it. And how much you enjoy doing one thing, creating, showing up for your people, doing your work, infuses your work. And people feel that. So if you're doing something that you don't truly enjoy, you might have success. I did that for many years in corporate. You might still have success, but it's not, it feels empty. It feels it's not sustainable and it doesn't last. It doesn't make you, it doesn't really fulfill you. It doesn't feel that this is what I felt while I was doing another job and I knew it wasn't my calling. I felt I didn't have freedom. I was craving freedom to organize my time, to do the work that I wanted to do. The crazy thing is that now I work so many more hours than before, but it doesn't feel like work at all. Because this is like, and I can't even imagine myself ever stopping. I think only health and becoming very, very, very old will like force me to eventually stop. But this is what I love. And when you do what you love, it gives you energy back. That's why it's sustainable. It's the circle of life. You give and receive, and everything flows much more easily. And, freedom is my number one value. So, of course, that job gave me so much. And I'm so grateful for everything I was able to pursue, to study, what it allowed me to do in those years. Still, it wasn't my thing. And I felt that the kind of freedom I needed was never going to be possible if I stayed in that job, if I stayed in that position. And eventually, partly was COVID that forced things, partly it was the company that was laying off people, partly it was I was already kind of decreasing my working hours, and we just parted ways with the company. And that was me taking the leap, even before I had it all figured out, even before I had it all planned, you know? So, this is what I believe. And if you need this reminder today, just take it. Take it and run with it and go do the thing. Go start the thing. Go pour your heart into the thing that is calling you, because there's no way you can fail. And let me rephrase that. You will fail many times, because I don't want to send a message that when you pick your thing and you follow your calling, it's just going to be a bed of roses, like just easy, and every like you will never fail. Failure is part of the process. We need to normalize failure. Is It's got such a bad rap, but we need it. Otherwise, how can we learn? How can we grow? So go fail as often, as much as possible, because God, you're going to become incredible at what you do. Be willing to be messy. Be willing to show up. Be willing to fail. That is how you build the thing that's calling you. You got to be willing to be doing it messy, to take action even if you're not super clear, because this is and we reconnect to what I was saying before. Thinking that we need clarity before starting, before doing the thing, is what keeps us stuck. It's one of those six gaps. It's what keeps us stuck, because then you keep researching. See how I was doing it for YouTube and for so many other things. You keep researching. You keep, even in my coaching practice, I kept going one certification after the next. Like, I was collecting certificates and trainings one after the other, thinking it was never enough. I needed to learn more. I needed to know more. I needed to expand I don't know, my certification package, whatever. And it's been a couple years. I stopped doing that. And I feel like, my God, everything now has had the space and time to settle, to sediment, to integrate with my own lived experience. So I'm not just using someone else's framework or method. It's me with the skills I've learned, which makes it unique. That's what I pray for everyone, because you have your own gifts. Yes, gain the skills. Yes, learn. Yes, get the information. But if you're here, you know already so much. You've done so much work. It's time to move. It's time to move. But this is the reason I have made this product, which is called The Bigger Life. And it's an ebook plus there. I haven't, it's still in progress. It's already in pre-sale. If you're watching this video before June 14, 2026, you can lock in at the lowest price this will ever offered at. So The Bigger Life, there will be ebook, there will be audios, which are audio practices. And gosh, it I can't believe I was finally able to distill all the one-on-one work with women into something that could be self-led and help you, regardless of where you are, help you make the change, guide you through it, like an embodiment and practical and tools map, a tools map. Doesn't sound right, but this is the reason. Because you have information, I didn't want to pack this product with more information. I just wanted it to be about implementation because this is probably the biggest block I see with women that come to me and I work with. They know they're overthinking it. You know so much. You've been thinking about it way too long. It's time to take action. It's time to, as I said, be willing to be messy because action will give you the feedback you're missing to actually make it happen. This I don't know. I haven't decided how to call it yet because it's not a workbook. It's not a, I guess, a guide because there's audios, guided audios, there's action steps, there's tools, there's an embodiment roadmap. There's a lot of things. I don't know how to call it. I think the bigger life is just perfect, but it's rich with practical action steps to get to actually go from knowing what you want, to actually live it. The video to the bigger life, which is on pre-sale right now, it's in the description box below. You can find the link there. And you guys, I will see you all tomorrow.